Hey guys, Helen Hartsmith here with
Kathy.
We are in our hotel room.
We are in Dearborn, Michigan
at the Doubletree Hilton
at ConVocation
2016.
Yes. We have checked in. We have visited the art room and the vendor room.
We have made our initial purchases.
Oh yeah, because we'll be in there many more times.
Many more times.
We have perused the teacup raffle offerings. We've had dinner. Ooh. We've had our cookies from the front desk
that we can get whenever we want.
They're so good.
Yes.
Yes.
So we thought we'd share. This is the book.
This is the book.
This is like the weekend Bible.
Yes.
This will have
thick.
all the information you need.
This has the, let's see if I can get this a little closer, the grid of what is available each day.
In all the different rooms. And then there
is a more detailed explanation.
Yes, that gives a class description.
Right.
So that's really nice.
And there is also,
I think there's information on the presenters.
There's presenter information for
and
each of the presenters.
Your finger at my ear, that was good. Yeah.
At least it's not wet.
Right.
I think.
And then throughout there's different
there's
vendor information. A map.
And there's,
that's a map of the vendor room, right?
Yeah, that's the map of the vendor room. And I think there's also a map of the hotel. And there's also, I swear I saw it in here because I was hungry and I went,
there's a tree of life.
What are you hungry for?
Oh, yeah.
And the ConVocation has spent the last 21 weeks?
Years.
Going through the, going through the major arcana of the
tarot.
And now we're going through the tree of life.
Yeah, so there's a nice tree of life depicted there. So that's
hey,
cool.
This even has the years we're going to be going through them. So we'll know what's next year.
Right.
So that's very special.
Yeah, so next year it's Chokma. No, it's Chisad. No, it's Chokma.
Chokma. And there's, ads and stuff, but
thanks, Christopher.
Oh, yes. And then the rules of ConVocation.
Right. Yeah, so it's really an all-inclusive,
very informative
piece of information. So,
right. And it is the Bible because this is what we live by. What classes are we going to take? When are we going to take them?
The highlighters come out.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't done that yet.
I've already done that.
Yeah, Kathy was going through hers. I haven't done it yet. It's about 7 and Thursday night right now. And
7:10.
Yeah, so the opening ritual is about to start, and we opted to
we chose not to do the opening ritual.
We had dinner, and
we had to drop our shopping off.
Right. First round of shopping.
So there's a class tonight at 8:30. That what are you going to see?
I haven't fully decided. There's a couple. There's one that's there's one about the OTO.
Oh yeah, you talked about that.
And the other one that I was thinking about is the Kabbalah crash course.
Right. I, on the other hand, am going to do the Crone at the Crossroads with Selena Fox, who is awesome.
And we've seen Selena, we've seen Michelle Belanger, we've seen
Jackie Smith,
and given out hugs.
Yes,
the rounds of hi, how you doing hugs, and we've met up with Christopher from a local pagan that we met.
And we met up with the MMPC board, that's Mid-Michigan's Pagan Council, of which I'm a member.
Yep.
And so we've gotten started.
Yes, we have.
So we're going to hang out in the room for a little while until it's time for the 8:30 class.
Right.
And then we're probably going to come back here and drink a little wine.
So we're gonna try to do a little vloggy style
as we go
update
along through the year. We're going to tie it all together and we're going to post it when we get back.
All right. So we'll see you in the next installment.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
End of day.
End of day 1.
End of day Thursday.
That's right.
How was your class?
It was interesting.
What did you see?
I took the intro to the OTO, and don't ask me, like Ordo or Templii something.
Well, I went down with the intention of doing the Crone class, but they switched rooms on me.
Oh.
But the thing is that the class I ended up in was the other class I thought about taking, which was
You're bouncing.
Was the acts of devotion.
Okay.
So I talked about daily practice.
And who taught that?
The guy that taught the rune class last year, Saren Odinson or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So he taped it and he's going to put it on YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. So it was a very interesting class, and he had put up his altar, which was Freya and Thor and Odin and what's the other one?
Tyr?
No, another girl.
Frigga?
Yep.
Or Frigg? Is it Frigg or Frigga? Regardless.
Not in the heathen stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
But it was very interesting. We had a good conversation. A lot of different people talking about how to keep that in the forefront of your mind. And the interesting thing I found was that one of the guys follows some tradition where they're supposed to say the goddess. Okay, it's late. I don't know the words. I don't want to say the covenant, but it's not the covenant.
The charge of
the goddess, right. So they're supposed to say...
I am so glad I can help you.
The charge of the goddess every day. But he doesn't always remember, so what he did was he has the wallpaper on his computer, because he's in tech support, as the charge of the goddess.
Okay.
So it's also
so that's
screen.
A reminder.
It's a reminder. So remember when we were doing the month-long goddess work when we were doing with the Dianics?
Mm-hmm.
So at the time I did a lock screen for my iPad that was the goddess and had things that I needed to remember, to think about, and to devote pretty much.
Okay.
As my lock screen on my iPad. So that was how I helped. So it was interesting that I wasn't the only one who had that idea.
Yeah, Whatever helps to remind you, for sure.
So an interesting class.
Cool. That's awesome. All right. Yeah. Good first day. I just spent some time with Jackie Smith down in the lobby.
Awesome.
We were talking. Oh, yeah. We set up a podcast time. Cathy doesn't know this.
Really?
Because I literally came in, picked up the phone. We are going to record Saturday night at 7.
Oh, is there a ritual?
I don't think there's really anything much going on at 7.
Okay.
So.
That's after the drawing.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. That's our time. So and I need to message her, and because I wrote it in my schedule book.
Sure.
So she's like, message me. So. Sure.
All right.
So yeah, kind of exciting.
So we're gonna try to continue to check in a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and again, we're gonna put this all together at the end and post it so that anybody who doesn't know what ConVocation is like, or doesn't think that it might sound fun, might change their mind.
Right.
So maybe we'll see some of you guys next year.
Right. Yay. All right. So that's going to be it for now. So we will come back with some more stuff later.
Tomorrow.
All right. So we'll see you later.
Bye.
Best be. Okay, so here we are, Monday Friday morning.
Day 2.
Day 2. We are ready for the day, as you can tell. So we're gonna head down. The first class doesn't start until 9:30. And it's like 10 to 9 or something like that. So I think we're gonna go look at the art room.
See if we can find somebody to talk to.
See what kind of lovelies we can find.
Check out the board to see if they've switched any other classes.
Someone went to the wrong class.
Actually, it ended up being the right class, which is just so cool.
Right. So yeah. Did you sleep well?
Sort of. My husband wasn't here, so that's kind of sad. And neither were my cats, which also...
I feel like I'm getting such a light that I should take this off. I'm glad you
Did I keep you awake? Sorry. I snore.
I had my headphones on all night.
You know, if it's
And
any
I still
consolation,
heard you.
If it's any consolation, when I go with my mother, I have to wear my headphones.
Craziness.
Because she doesn't snore, but she watches the TV all night.
Right. So we're hoping that Joy and Mark arrive this morning.
Right, although we haven't heard from them, so
Right.
hopefully she's feeling better.
Yeah, fingers crossed. So maybe we'll get her in a video. Huh?
Yeah.
Would you like to meet Cornflower Wolf?
She's out. You know she's out, right?
I know, but
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah, so do you have anything else you want to say?
Really interesting meditation this morning.
Yes, we both did.
Mm-hmm. So I'm on a search for things in the vendor room.
Yes. And we have a scheduled event that we are going to be recording tomorrow evening.
If everything works out.
Yes. So I don't want to say anything and jinx anything or if it doesn't happen, but I think it will. But we'll have a surprise podcast.
Right.
So, yeah. So hopefully that all pans out.
Sure.
Anything else?
Nope.
We'll probably check in.
Maybe at lunchtime.
Yeah. I'm not going to film anything downstairs.
Right.
Because, people aren't necessarily out like we
there
are.
are a lot of people who are not out.
So don't think that you're going to see us going into the vendor room or anything like that just because, no.
Right.
It's too much of a risk, and that's not something I'm willing to deal with.
Right.
So, but that's about it for now. So I'll put my glasses on so I can stop the video. So we'll see. We'll check in later. Bye. Hey, what is this?
This is day 2, Friday.
Right.
Evening. After classes, after the vendor room, after dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So we have retired to our room with our prizes from the vendor room.
And we have someone that we want to introduce you to.
Someone very special.
She's never participated in anything.
And we talked her into it.
We love her.
So without further ado...
Where did she go?
I don't know. There she is! Oh, and she's gone. There she's again.
This is another one of our Coven sisters. This is Cornflower Moon Wolf. I call her Cornflower Moon Wolf. It's all inclusive.
And we know she's not on the closet, so...
You can just call me Joy.
See?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So Joy. Right. She's the joy in our life.
I call her Joyous all the time.
Joyous.
I can't believe you said I don't participate in anything. I just don't participate in blogs and pods.
No. Yes, you haven't participated in anything here.
Right. But we've got you here now.
But we talk about you all the time.
Even though you don't listen.
I hear about it. Don't worry.
So, we're checking in and introducing Joy to everyone, and we thought we'd share. Mine are totally behind me.
We're gonna share a couple book stories. So, how many copies of what's her name?
Michelle
Bellanger's Conspiracy of Angels can we fit in one hotel room? 3 apparently.
3. One is mine that I came with,
Right.
and one is yours.
One is mine that I bought for me to read.
And the other one is one that I purchased for an upcoming giveaway.
Right. We still haven't decided, exactly.
Yeah.
When or why, but today.
Right.
At some point, you might be able to get something.
Right.
Right.
And that one is signed by Michelle too. We had her sign it.
So then the next question is, how many copies?
It's not
the same book.
It's not all the same.
Ellen Dugan books can we fit in one hotel room? Oh, I lost it.
You lost your...
There we go.
There we go. Ellen Dugan is a Wiccan writer who's primarily done books on magic.
And gardening.
Right, and because she's a master gardener.
Magical gardening.
Magical gardening. Right. Joy, she's like your favorite. Why don't you tell us about her?
Why don't you tell us about her?
She's my favorite.
How many books do you have at home?
Probably 17, so this one makes 18.
Right. So in the last year, she started publishing
Nonfiction.
Right.
No, she started
Fiction.
publishing fiction.
And so this one is the first book. And I think
She's on 4.
This is the third.
That's the third
so
one.
she's finished up 4?
I don't
Or
think
is
it's
finishing
out
up
yet.
4? Yeah, I don't think it's out
I
yet.
think there's only 3 that are available on Amazon.
I want to say April or May, but I could be pulling that out of my
Right.
bum.
Right. Yep. So that's what we're excited to have. Well, among other things.
So there's one more book story for today. So Helen and I have been discussing doing a podcast on...
Don't share. It's a secret topic.
If I show the book, they're going to know.
Oh. Okay. Yeah,
Okay. So
we're researching.
Joy.
We see your bum.
So we're talking about doing a podcast on pop culture magic
a
because
series.
Yes, a series
of podcasts.
or video casts or whatever.
Whatever they end up being.
Because it's an interesting topic, and so we've decided that we're looking into researching to figure out if or how we're going to do it. So I was doing a YouTube search and I came across this guy that had some really good videos on pop culture magic, what it is, why you would use it, how you would use it, and his name was Taylor Elwood. Okay. So I told Helen, you gotta watch this guy. He's really interesting. Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah. No, you gotta watch it. It's really interesting. Yeah, I'll watch it. So,
I meant to. It's not like I didn't. I just hadn't.
So like
See,
3
sometimes
weeks
you just
later,
don't get around to things.
Right.
right? So like 3 days later, we're sitting here at the hotel last night, and I'm like, you gotta pull this up and watch it. It's really interesting. Well, what's his name? Well, this is his name. So she pulls it up and watches the video, and we both agree, hey, this is really good. So this morning we were looking at classes, and I'm like, Helen, what was that guy's name on that video last night? And she's like, that was the name. So
He's teaching.
yeah,
at
he's
Convo.
teaching here. And he's not from Michigan, he's from Oregon, is that what he said? I think
Oregon,
so.
yeah.
So we tracked him down and we bought his book, Pop Culture Magic, and this is 2.0 because it's the second version of the book. So if you're interested in pop culture magic, the guy's name is Taylor Elwood, and he is on YouTube, and he has a lot of videos on his page.
And he gave me his card too, so I'll try to remember to put that.
And apparently he blogs. He's part of Blog Talk Radio, but he's not on iTunes. Okay. So I would recommend. I haven't listened to everything that he's done, but I've listened to quite a few, and he seems to be pretty knowledgeable and clear in his teaching, and he explains how things work in a pretty easy to understand format.
Yeah, so check him out.
So that was fun. And we're gonna try to catch a class Sunday morning with him.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So we'll let you know how that all pans out.
So, what class did you do today?
I did the 9 Sisters with Raven Caldera talking about the 11 water deities in the Norse pantheon.
Was it 11 or 9?
It's 11 because it's the
mom
9
and dad.
sisters
Right.
and Aegir and Ron, which are the parents.
Right.
And then I did a blogosphere workshop, so that was cool.
Right. And then we both did Honoring Pagan Dead. Mm-hmm. And before that, I did, Selena Fox Made Me Cry. It was Death Transitions class, so that was very interesting.
How many times did Selena Fox make you cry?
3, maybe 4, 5, something like that. Yeah, I don't remember. Well, okay, it was very emotional because it was talking about death transitions, and I don't want to get into that here. We'll get into another blog. But what was my other class? I don't remember.
It was.
It was the Ian Kerrigan guy.
Oh yeah, the air.
It was Gods and Goddesses of Pagan Ireland, and it was very interesting. Or Pagan Erie.
Erie. I'm not sure how it's pronounced.
I don't speak Irish, although I am Irish. Totally.
Right. Arg.
Arg.
All right, so that's going to be it for this little check-in. We'll do more, and we'll involve Joy more.
Right. You keep teasing my shirt, so my shirt. So Mid-Michigan Pagan Council. If you live in the Lansing, Flint, Jackson area,
Mid-Michigan.
Mid-Michigan. right?
Or the Greater Lansing area.
Greater Lansing. I would not call Flint the Greater Lansing area, but whatever. Flint's close enough. Look us up on Facebook, or we have a website, and we do a Pagan Pride in the summer. There's also a Pagan Picnic. And
we'll try to
do a link.
link.
We'll do a link.
Yeah.
Right.
So, all right. So that's going to be it for this check-in. We'll probably do something tomorrow.
Say goodnight, Joy.
Good night, Joy.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Hit the button.
All right.
It's Saturday at 8 o'clock. We are at the end of Saturday.
And we're already so tired.
We're contemplating dessert. Trying to figure out what's in an eclair pie.
I'm going to guess there's no nuts.
Oh, we should look at that.
So have you had a good day?
I have had an awesome day.
Tell me about your day.
My day. What did I do first?
Menopause.
Oh, my day started with an awesome class about menopause and magic from the illustrious Ellen Dugan, who was awesome, and got down and dirty and used some very crude language, but it was very necessary.
So in other words, she spoke my language.
So
I guess I didn't think it was crude.
I didn't think it was that crude either, but she wouldn't let us record it for our Coven sisters.
You gotta go, Nobody?
It's okay. But it was very, very interesting. Lots of tips. We figured out that we're all in the same boat. Great.
It's a crabby perimenopausal boat.
So Joy's in the background.
Yeah.
Talking.
Put her in the foreground.
So I'm going to swing over to her, and we're going to end up meeting somebody else.
Okay.
So, hello, Joy.
Hello, Helen.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You seem a little cold.
I am cold.
Can we turn the heat up?
Do you want to introduce us to the gentleman sitting next to you?
This is some guy I picked up at Con.
Seriously?
We kind of didn't ask Mark if he wanted to be on the video.
I thought this was a podcast. So I didn't know
This part is the video.
Oh, okay. Maybe go back to my
Do
music.
you want us to start over? Is that an option?
Is it? Can we?
I don't know. Is that an option?
What is what?
Should we just start over?
Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit here and.
Because Mark's not sure if he wants to be in it.
Well, he's already in it.
No, I did have a good. I had a good day. You didn't ask me about my day.
Did you have a good day,
I
sir?
did have a good day, sir. What?
I respect you. I serve people I respect.
Nice. Very good encore recordings. He only
Good.
gave me $6 for my crappy pop CDs, but I got awesome classical ones. Made up for it.
So this is my husband, Mark, who is not a practicing Wiccan, but he is very supportive, so he comes to ConVocation so that he can go to Dearborn Music and buy vinyl records in the classical department because he's a classics head. Is that what we call you?
Sure. Geek.
I would never call you a geek.
I love the word geek. I embrace it.
Well,
The age of the geek, baby.
I think I'm the bigger geek. He's kind of a nerd. Just kidding.
Is he the nerd, baby?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think you're
What's
very
the difference
smart and
between nerds
wonderful.
and geeks?
Oh, don't even get me started.
Okay. We'll do it after the video.
Yeah.
After the video. All right, so other than that,
Oh, yeah. Hi. What did I do after that? Oh,
I was at the menopause
yeah.
class with you.
Kirk Thomas was here again, which, he's so awesome. Not to mention, hot boy. Well, he's an old guy. But he's still really good looking for an old guy. He is the archdruid of the ADF until May. And then they're going to let him go, I guess. But he's very
What's
knowledgeable.
ADF?
Something Druid Foundation.
I think it's like an American Druid
Federation?
or something like that.
They're redoing or they're reclaiming the Druid traditions, I guess. I don't know that much about it.
It's funny. I saw him in the elevator. He didn't look Jewish.
He didn't speak it either, but he spent a lot of time in. He got his master's in Wales or something. I don't know. It was really interesting. He speaks a lot about the Celtic and the Gaelic traditions, and he's very, very fascinating to listen to. And the class he did today was on sacred gifts, which is basically reciprocity with the gods.
Fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really interesting. Mm-hmm. And then I volunteered at the pin table, which pin is Pagans in Need, and that is run out of Lansing. I think we've talked about that before. And
I think we've mentioned it.
yeah, they did the drawing this year at ConVocation, and so I volunteered to sit and sell tickets, and I believe they did very well this year, which is good because there's a lot of, and they don't just serve pagans, so there's a lot of people in need in the area that they help. And we had the awesome Bridget ritual. And I'm going to take this and put it on you. Mm-hmm. Yes, because you need to be on it.
No.
Then turn it around
all
and
good.
show it on you.
It's all good.
It's not fair.
So we'll talk about that in a minute. But Joy and I went to the Kabbalah class. Kabbalah, as opposed to Kabbalah.
Kabbalah.
Taught by Jackie Smith, talking about the Jewish mystic version of the Tree of Life. Mm-hmm. Did you enjoy it?
I did. It was very enlightening. In fact, it was the first time that I understood reading or hearing something about the Kabbalic tree that I actually want to learn more about it, because now I kind of feel like it's got context as opposed to just this concept that's up there that I've never really connected with at all. So Jackie presented it very well, and I really appreciated that because I always appreciate Jackie because she's awesome.
And it's pretty close to what I'm studying this year.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yeah, I thought it was good. There was some interesting stuff there. So that was good. And then we also, well, you and I did the As the Candle Burns too.
Right.
Which was kind of like the next.
Which was very different than what I thought it was going to be. But very interesting. It actually tied a lot to the Kabbalah class, but specifically about where 2016 and how it was going to basically kick everyone's ass this year. And the various reasons why, the different astrological and numerological reasons and tarot reasons. It's a year of ending, so all the shit that you think that you've been working on and resolving, you're there, but you're not quite there.
Right.
So she gave us some, it's happening. It's okay that you're frustrated that it's happening, but it is happening. This is why, and you kind of just got to wait it out.
You're going to be pissed.
Right.
The whole year.
I didn't know if I was allowed to swear on your...
Oh, we swear.
Oh, fuck yes.
I mean, you guys are just so delicate with flowers.
Yeah.
Ballerina Barbie.
Yes.
Shit.
Graceful and delicate.
Right.
These are my coven sisters. And just some ways of coping with it. Of course, some not so shameless plugs for Jackie's very quality products to help you with finding inner balance and stability and truth and justice and heart. Mm-hmm. Some of the candles that she listed off for the various aspects of the year that you're going to have to deal with. Right,
because she talked about astrologically what was going to go down in this year, like what planetary influences there were, and just like different ways to combat it and what to expect, basically. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool. And then, that was a cool class. I dug that. I think I'm going to make some candle purchases. I'm just not sure exactly what they're going to be just yet.
What was interesting was the candles that I purchased were already some of them that you're going to need for 2016.
Right.
So the candles that were sort of pointed out as being needed from the
Kabbalah class.
Class really tied into what I was going to need for 2016 anyway. So so that was good. I made a quality purchase.
Yeah.
And what candles were they?
Mine were inner balance,
stability,
and inner truth.
No, because it was inner balance.
They're in a bag over there. I could go look.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. So, and then do you want to talk about your last class?
My last class was not great. I actually ended up leaving. Tried to very delicately leave. after 20 minutes, we hadn't really gotten into any of the actual meat of what I thought we were going to be talking about, which made me think that we were never going to get to it. So I just thought my time could be better spent going and get pizza from our coven mates.
You're swell.
I am swell.
Dang it. Awesome. And then so I don't know how clear that is.
It's actually doing really well.
So we went to a Bridget healing ritual after the candle class, and that was good. That
It
was,
was really good. It was very intense. She did several different aspects of Bridget, which I found very interesting and kind of reminiscent of one of the rituals that we do for the Wheel of the Year.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is that spelled with a D or
You got some healing.
I did, and we sent some to several people who were in need of it.
Yep.
Including, of course, Flint and its water issues.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so we had a good day.
It was a good day.
Yeah. There you go.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, so there's 2 classes available tomorrow. I for sure want to hit 1. I don't know if we'll hit 2. So we'll see how that goes.
Yep. So that's it for this update.
Right. Someday you'll get Periscope and we can do it live when you get millions of followers.
Probably not. All right, so we'll do a check-in maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow before we leave. It depends, because Sunday morning it's a balance between getting your crap to the car really early because there's only 3 elevators and 6 floors.
And a checkout time.
And a checkout time between classes, so we may or may not check in. Maybe we'll check in
From here.
in the car.
Right.
I don't know how the sound quality would be, but maybe
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Alrighty then. So we will check y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys. We're here for one final video. It's Sunday morning.
Really freaking early.
Well, yeah, I don't even know what time it is right now.
It's a little after 8. And we have to try to load the car early because there's only 3 elevators in the hotel.
Right.
So,
it was a restless night of sleeping for most.
yeah, some of us were up extremely early.
Right. So we're pretty much packed, ready to take like one more class or so and
Yeah, I think
head
just
home.
the one.
Yeah, I think we're
Right.
looking at just one. So we haven't really discussed it, but
No.
we'll do a wrap up
At
of
some
the
point.
entire experience. So
Do we really need to do a wrap up of the entire experience? Because we pretty much covered everything except
Well-
the class we're going to take today.
yeah.
So
Maybe
maybe
this is our podcast and this is the video podcast.
sure. Okay. Yeah, this is our wrap up podcast. We'll figure it
Maybe.
out. We'll figure it
Maybe.
out in the car. On the
We
way
haven't.
home.
We just decided to
Yeah.
do some, documenting of things. So, let's see how they turn out and splice together,
Right.
and maybe it'll be our wrap-up podcast. Who knows?
Who knows?
But if you've watched this, then thanks for tuning in and such. And if you attend any event like this, then we want to know about it.
Right.
So make sure that you let us know where you're going, like what's the event called, where
Where it's
at, that kind of thing. If you've gone to PantheaCon, which was last weekend, we want to know about that. So, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Give
Like
us a
us.
thumbs up. And thanks for walking the path a little while with us. And until next time, blessed be.
Blessed be.